An atmosphere of disbelief and grief blanketed Commodore District in Linstead, St. Catherine, as the HS Burke hearse arrived there, carrying the body of one of the community's most accomplished and promising footballers. He is Cleon Price, who died in a motor vehicle crash at Boston in Massachusetts, United States, on April 22, 2025, a day after celebrating his 31st birthday.
In this lonely hour, oh sad, sad lonely hour, His promised word is telling you so. Oh, sing it through it all, through it all. You can learn to trust in Jesus.
Several people attended Cleon's funeral on Sunday, August 17 at Life and Light Fellowship Church, located close to the late footballer's local home. That's his father, Norman Price, there in the white suit. He once played corner league football and was the first to spark his son's interest in the sport. He looked through the casket's glass-like covering at his son, his mind no doubt struggling with the weight of a crushed football dream. The bereaved mother, Rosemary Amos, who is a devout Christian, swung between moods, from moments of intense worship to the point when she rested her head on her son's casket and eventually wept. Cleon's girlfriend, in a tribute, said he was much more than a good cook.
His smile was very contagious. I've never seen anybody smile so bright. Even when I was in a terrible mood or upset or anything, he would just smile at me and everything would be better. We had so many plans and it's just, it doesn't make any sense on why he's not here anymore, but I don't like to question God. He was a sweet person. I honestly thought that Cleon was an angel. I didn't think he was a real person. I thought that he was an angel living on earth.
God sees the things that you're going through and knows how you're hurting. You see, He knows just how your heart has been broken into.
To reflect Cleon's passion, his family had a football field designed atop his grave inside Commodore Cemetery, located a short distance away from where the Thanksgiving service was taking place. Up to the time of his death, Cleon was coaching and playing for the overseas-based Valeo Football Club. Before he left Jamaica to pursue football abroad, he played the Costa Cup for Dintil Technical High School and National Premier League for different clubs, including Mount Pleasant Football Academy and Portmore United.
Cleon showed early promise of his enormous talent at Dintil High School, which caught the attention of our scouts at Portmore. We recruited him straight from the Costa Cup into the Premier League, and he suited up as a teenager and played in his first game that he was eligible in the 2011-2012 season. He won several Premier League and knockout championships with the club.
Representatives of Portmore United attended the funeral. Some wore jerseys and carried footballs. They presented Cleon's mom with one of the jerseys he wore when the squad won the Premier League final in 2019.
Alright then, when under 20 you make the national, you go to Mexico, well represent the country. Alright, you never make the senior national, but that never stop you from make your entry. Support more, you the news, them want you carry them up on no final. How about you them get a little piece of you? Alright then. Some Mount Pleasant and Calvary, they miss you today. The mood I want to say to you, even though you gone, life goes on, 'cause legend never dies.
Portmore United's representative, Horace Reid, who is also a former Jamaica Football Federation General Secretary, further stated that Cleon overall was a good footballer.
Cleon was a consummate team player, a very good teammate to his fellow players. His smile radiated among all of us around the training ground. He had a great sense of humor. He was very good for the locker room. He achieved his lifelong ambition of playing professional football overseas, having played in Portugal and pursuing further in the United States before his transition.
One of the footballs that Portmore United brought to the funeral ended up in the possession of Cleon's little brother. He, during an open tribute, promised to cherish it.
Few hours ago, I seated there and Leon said something to me. I just want him to say to all of you here today.
My brother's soul is in this ball. I'm gonna cure it.
You hear? His brother's soul is in the ball and he's gonna take care of it.
We understand the difficulty of this moment for the loss of a life so young, and it was filled with so much potential. His sudden and unexpected passing was a tremendous shock to many, and words cannot adequately describe the range of emotions that obviously were experienced by family members, relatives, and friends.
Cleon's talent also was noted by Natalie Nita Garvey, a former minister with responsibility for sports. At the time of the funeral, she also was Member of Parliament for the St. Catherine North Central constituency, where Cleon's family is from.
Cleon's legacy must be a legacy in this community of a promise of what Commodore can be. Because out of Commodore can become anything and anyone you want to. Any child in this community can raise their merits as high as they want to go if you apply yourself. Cleon's legacy today shows us that out of this small community came a star, our star, and we loved him dearly. We had a great relationship.
She promised to have a scholarship fund established in honor of the late footballer.
Each year, a needy child from Commodore will have a value of $100,000.
At the end of the Thanksgiving service, pallbearers opted not to use the hearse, but to personally carry the casket for about a mile from the church to the cemetery. It, to them, was a way of showing their love for Cleon. It is the second occasion in recent times that Cleon's maternal family is walking this journey in this fashion. A year earlier, they sent off Cleon's first cousin Brittany Hunter, using the same church and the same cemetery that they now use for the late footballer. Brittany, like Cleon, died in a motor vehicle crash. She was hit by a truck while walking across Walks Road in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, to commence duties at a call center. Cleon, who was born in Linstead on April 21, 1994, attended Mid-Eastern Sir Optimist Basic School, Linstead Primary, Yurton High for a short period of time, and Dintil Technical High.
Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, and dust to dust, looking to meet him on the general resurrection. Oh, death, where is thy sting? Oh, grave, where is thy victory? It's death is sin, but thanks be to God who died in the Lord. You can push it under.
Cleon had a son, Caleb, who was 6 years old when his father died. I'm Horace Mills, thanking you for watching this episode of the Funeral Report, right here on the Jamaica Beacon, the trendsetter in funeral reporting.